So, it has been officially 12 days since my surgery, and I am absolutely loving it. My recovery has been unremarkable. I'm actually really happy. Dr. Baltridge did a fantastic job from Portland Plastic Surgery Group, and I'm really happy. Like, I'm doing the tit thing. Getting out of the truck and they shake, which is really cool because, like, last week it wasn't doing that. This wasn't moving. And now all of a sudden they're moving. They're loosening. And I'm like, yes. And I'm so happy. I've not been wearing my surgical bra, which is highly unrecommended. And I have been quite active, which is also somewhat unrecommended. I have a high pain tolerance. So, last couple days ago, I was going to say last week, but then I was like, wait a minute, what century am I in? So, 2 days ago, I started getting some pains and stuff like that. And, well, because I'm a truck driver, it's hard to, monitor your body. And I'm not going to say anything about hygiene because I am very well I keep up with my hygiene. I forgot how to English. But I keep up with my hygiene, and I'm fairly clean and everything like that. I shower, if not every day, every other day. The life of a truck driver, you never know when you're going to be able to shower, but I'm that good where I can be able to shower every other day. So I don't stink. I don't sweat much. When I do, I normally wipe myself down. Anyway, point is, about 2 days ago, I started feeling pain on my incision, and I wasn't entirely sure what it was. Well, turns out your girl here almost caught, like, really bad, like, wound infection. So I've been keeping it clean and everything like that, paying extra attention to my incisions because it wasn't talked about. But yeah, you need to actually clean your incisions, like with antiseptic soap and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm just using like shit out of a fucking first aid kit, really. Neosporin, alcohol wipes, alcohol pads, which that fucking hurt. Basically like peroxide, but not really. I am going to show my incisions again on this video like I did the last video, because I know that I showed my incisions on the last video and I didn't get in trouble, so cool, just so long as I don't show like all tit. Reminder, this is for educational purposes. This is not for any solicitation. This is not for any like nudity or anything like that. So all positive reinforcement, please, on the comment section. I am making these videos to make a positive influence on people who are wanting to get breast augmentation. A lot of times you see videos that are like super clean and like, oh my god, she's got an opening, or holy crap, like people that are big. If you looked at my YouTube channel, I've only got like 11, 12 videos on there. So I'm not big. I'm just your average Jane truck driver who has some issues with her body, and I'm getting them fixed. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the video. 4 minutes and 20 seconds in, Anyway, so I finally cleaned up the infection, everything. It didn't look bad. It was just red and irritated. And because I wasn't stretching enough, because I sat in the seat for the longest time, I felt like I was cramping up underneath my breast, on the breast, but underneath it. And it was really starting to like feel like it was stretching. My breast was swollen. My right one, that's why I keep like putting my hand over my right one, because my right breast was swollen, and it was getting pretty irritating and everything like that. Still haven't taken any medicine for it. Don't need any medicine, not because of the fact that I'm a truck driver or anything like that, but because of the fact that the pain wasn't that bad where I had to take like an Advil or a Aleve or anything like that. But it was definitely getting there. I'm not gonna lie. 10 days after surgery, and I'm sitting here doing my job and everything like that. Shoot, yesterday I was sunbathing in the sun. I was having fun. I was loving it. But 2 days ago, it was either 2 days ago or 3 days ago, I've kind of lost count. It was really bad. But I'm loving how my breasts are feeling. I love how they look. I absolutely love the fact that they're doing the shaking thing now on their own when I move. So they definitely look and feel natural. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and show my incisions. That way you can get an idea of what they're going to look like. Depending on where you go. Yes, I'm not wearing a bra. I already said that. So yes, you can clear as day see my nipples. Nipples! Anyway, so this is the front profile of it, which is not bad. So jiggle. I can't jiggle as much on my legs like I can because I can't really. I got a bed up here, so yeah. But this is the front profile. You can tell that they're even. I'm going to sit as straight as possible. That way you can actually see it. And I'm going to try not to have my camera fall over because how I have it propped up is kind of stupid. But sitting straight as possible. Wait, how's my phone orientated? Let me go ahead and straighten out my phone. That way. So this one was my smaller breast before surgery. This one was my bigger one, obviously, if that one's the, smaller one. I can never remember the fucking phrase for it, process of elimination. That makes this one my bigger one. So this one got the 455 or the 450 or whatever the one is. And then this one got a 485 actually. So I didn't go up to the 500. I thought I was going to, but like Dr. B thought it was going to be more proportionate to go off of this one being the 455 and being the 455. That's what he was going to use that as the base. So he was going to try and match this one up as much as this one. Remember, they are sisters, not twins. So front profile, I'm actually like really enjoying it. Going left and going right. You can definitely see that they're just about proportionate. You can tell that this one's a little bit higher by a smidge. It's not too bad and it's not that damn noticeable. But I mean, I do always lean like this anyway. So like I have a problem with my back. And then showing the left profile. See, my phone is doing the stupid thing again. Showing the left profile, you can definitely see that it's starting to fall down, like my phone. You can definitely see that it's starting to fall down on its own. So here is where the bottom of my breast is right here where my thumb is. And then shortly above that is where the incision is. And it goes from here to about here. So it's only like a 2-inch incision. So from one to here to here. It's only about a 2-inch incision. It's not too bad. I like it. I like how it's doing everything. And I like the fact that my nipples are really like showing really freaking well in this video. And I'm like, please don't demonetize me, YouTube. I promise I'm wearing clothes. This is for educational purposes. And then here is from the right profile. Now, you're not going to get really much of a good view on this one because of the darkness in the truck from the rear cab. But I'm going to do my best to show. And then, so right here is the bottom of my breast. And right here is the incision. So right here is the bottom of my breast. I can feel it right there. It's kind of just sitting right there on my finger. And then I have my incision start here and my incision end there. So you've got definitely a 2-inch incision right there, which is still not bad. It's not as bad as everyone was thinking it was going to be when they get their breast augmentation, because they sew you up from the inside, they use surgical glue, and then after that they put the surgical tape on there. Well, for me, it's definitely that process that they did, but it looks like they cauterized it. Like they melted my skin together. That's what it looks like. So I don't think that's what they did. But I'm going to go ahead and show what the incisions look like now. I'm not going to flash you my tits, YouTube, I promise. As much as people would like that, because, you know, they look fucking good. And I'm not saying that for speaking for anybody. I'm saying that because that's what I've been hearing everywhere I freaking go. Everywhere I freaking go, I get, damn, she's got some nice tits. And I'm like, if you only knew. And for people who hear that a lot, you know, you're like, if they only knew, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to go ahead and show my incisions. Like I said, I'm going to try not to flash too much skin where YouTube is going to be like, hey, we got some issues here. Yeah, that's good enough. So I'm going to grab the camera and I'm going to move it up to my breast. So it still looks like it's got a cut on there, but it's not bad. Look at that. It's healing up quite well. You know, it doesn't look bad. You can definitely see the stitches, the indentions of the stitches, or where they stitched me up. So this is my left breast, and it's not doing bad at all. And then this is my right breast, which, again, this one was the one that was catching the infection. So that was the one, sorry, I have an itch. This is the one that was catching the infection. It was starting to get irritating, like right here in this area, and you could definitely tell it looks a little different from the rest of the boob. It's definitely not as bad as what I thought it was going to be. Hair has started to grow back, and now I'm going to go ahead and pan the camera back over here, and I'm going to talk about the numbness, because that's a part of surgery that you don't really expect. So there is a little bit of nerve numbness right now. I still have, I have feeling on my nipple. I have feeling above here. I'm feeling pretty much everywhere. I know I explained the nipple, the nipples, the numbness the last time, but I'm going to go in a little bit more detail. So, I can get my phone to do the thing. I'm not a really good camera girl, I promise. Okay, so I'm going to lift up my shirt just to about there. So here, I can't feel that. I feel that there's like vibrations on my skin, but I can't feel my fingers at all. So I still have the numbness. I can feel right here, and I can feel, ooh, that one's actually moved. I can feel right here on my right breast, but I can feel a lot more with my left. So I can feel right here. Can't feel. I can kind of feel it. Kinda. I can feel my nail, but right here I cannot feel my nail. So the line is like right here. And then right here is about where I can feel it here. So it feels like the numbness is over here for this one, but it also feels like the numbness is like over here for this one. I don't know why it feels like they're in different places when the incisions are in the same spot, but I will let you know, I had something a little bit done to my breasts because of the size comparison. Because of where my breasts were sitting before I started getting the surgery, of course, he said that he was going to lower my breast line for my right breast because it was small and it was higher. So he lowered the breast line, and he created a pocket through the 2-inch incision, and he lowered my line down here instead of being up here compared to this one, because it's kind of what it was before surgery. I have no pictures that are decent enough to show. If I find something, I will do my best, but I don't have any pictures that will show decently where my breasts were before surgery. Skin-wise, because skin is important, location is important, and learning about this is important. So, I am officially, I measured by the bras that I have. The bra that I always wore was a 36C, and that doesn't fit me. It doesn't fit me. I wore 2 bras because it was comfortability. So I had a B cup on, and then I had a C cup on. I'm a 36D. I'm very, very happy with how my breasts turned out and how they feel. And they have the natural plop. They have the formity that I could be able to do. Yes, I'm playing with my tits, but it's for educational purposes. But they have the formity that they could be able to do. I have cleavage when I do it like the right way, and I don't feel pressure, which is good. They have that natural bounce. They're starting to get the natural bounce. They don't have it yet, but they're there. They're getting there, because I can do that and they move. So I don't know what else to expect other than 2 months from now, my breasts are going to be normal and they're going to sag a little bit, but it's going to be that natural sag. I know in a couple of days I am going to get my phone call for my second post-op appointment because I can't make it in person. It's going to be a phone call and we're just going to discuss some things. So I'll make a video on that as well after I get the phone call because I have no idea what they're going to ask. But I feel fine. Like I can, and this is going to hurt some girls, but I can slap my tits and they'd be fine. Another thing I wanted to talk about is your nipples. For people who have gone through HRT and transitioning and everything like that and growing breasts, you remember the breast pains that you had got, the growing pains. Well, your nipples are going to hurt for a while. I have sensation in my nipples, but that hurts. Just a light squeeze hurts. Poking hurts. Rubbing against it hurts. So if you really don't have a high pain tolerance, 1, take the narcotics. 2, always wear your bra. Take your bra off for the hour breaks that you need to for the 2 weeks until your doctor says otherwise. But be prepared. Your nipples are gonna hurt badly. On a scale of 1 to 10 for me, it's about maybe a 3. I can, you just saw me slap my breasts and it didn't do anything. But on a scale to 1 to 10 on somebody not as average as me, your pain scale is probably going to be at about a 7 on your nipples. And you're going to be like, oh my God, my nipples hurt. There are some numbing creams that you can use. Ask your doctor, of course. I put lotion on my skin the other day and it helped. And then, of course, I'm keeping it clean with antiseptic wipes and Neosporin. That way I can be able to keep everything from getting infected. I'm wearing clean clothes. I'm wearing bras, but I'm not wearing bras. Like, for the last couple of days, I haven't worn a bra. So that's definitely different. And then, sleeping-wise, I have been sleeping on my back, but I have found myself waking up on my stomach in the most uncomfortable position. My body is used to sleeping on its stomach. That's how I wake up. It's how I go to sleep. So what I have decided to do was I've put this pillow underneath my breasts. Like right here. I'll sleep right on here and a pillow right here. So it's got that gap where my breasts aren't feeling pressure. Because I went suntanning yesterday when I was at work. I'm still at work. You know, you see the truck. I'm in the truck. Anyway, so I went, while I was getting unloaded, I went suntanning. And I had my shorts on, and I had my spaghetti strap shirt on that you guys have seen me in previous videos, which is still clean, I promise. I wash it. I make sure that it's clean. I just really like that shirt because of the fact that it has its own support bra in it, and it's a contouring shirt. I got it off at Amazon, and it's a fucking wonderful, it's a wonderful cameo. I love it. With that being said, the sleeping positions though and suntanning, I was able to find out that I can't lay on my breasts yet. It's been very difficult for me to be laying on my breast, but I've been enjoying how I've been able to accommodate for what my breasts feel like. They don't hurt now. They haven't been hurting. The only thing that's really been hurting is the nipples. The nipple itself and the areola itself, because it's still going through that growing pain. And I have very fair skin and I burn easily. So if I burn easily, that means I know that the growing pains are also going to be very, very painful, which I don't know how to scientifically prove that people with fair skin go through stretching a little differently than people who don't have fair skin. I just know that we have a tendency of cracking, we have a tendency of peeling, and we have a tendency of what could be like a burning sensation. Like you got sunburn. That's kind of what it feels like on top of it. It feels like you got sunburn. That's different. That kind of feels good. It doesn't feel bad. It doesn't feel like good, like trying to turn myself on good. It feels good as in it doesn't hurt. So that's why I'm saying it's different. Definitely talk to your doctor about topical creams, because that will definitely help. Me, I feel like when I walk, I can feel my breasts move against my arms on my natural walk, so I've been kind of widening it out because I don't want to cause like nerve damage or irritation on the side of my tits. But I'm loving it. It feels good. It's definitely affirming. So anybody going through HRT who is questioning whether or not they want to get breast augmentation, I highly suggest doing it. I had tits before, but now I really have tits, and I feel like I'm meeting the image in my head, how I see myself. Anyway, I love you guys. I hope that you guys have a wonderful night, wonderful day, wonderful weekend, wonderful celebrations for whatever holidays coming up. For anybody who watches this video, like I said, this is all for educational purposes, for breast augmentation. So if you ever have any questions or anything like that, comment down in the section below, or message me on Instagram. My Instagram is Cass Rienko, so it's CASSREINKO, and it should be just a picture of me. If you know my face from YouTube, you'll know my face from Instagram. So it's just a picture of me. Just kind of send me a message. Hey, I saw you on YouTube. I saw that you were doing the breast augmentation videos. I have a couple of questions, and I'll answer. And if for some reason you find me on Facebook, you won't be able to add me, but you'll be able to send me a message. So if you find me on Facebook, by all means, go for it. My Facebook is Cassidy Watson Smith, and it should be a picture of me, and my cover banner is my truck. So anyway, I love you guys. I hope you guys are doing well, and thank you for all of the support. I hope that my videos are educational as they are interesting and real. Like, I'm being as real as possible. I'm recording this shit with my phone. I'm not making no special effects. I'm doing everything with my phone. So, anyway, take care and be well.